What's up, you guys? It's me, Rigoli, and I started off by just putting on two pieces of tape. I wanted to make my line really precise and really straight, so that's what I did. Anyways, so I'm gonna jump into my Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going in with the shade Creamsicle. I'm putting that just straight in the corner because I wanted it to be a sort of yellow, orangey type of look. So I'm just putting it in, I'm packing it in, I'm making sure it's there, it's seen, you could see it, it looks beautiful. I need to make sure that it is blended out to the gods. So I'm doing that, and I'm just packing it in there, and I felt like it wasn't yellow enough. So I actually jumped into my NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette, and I dipped into that bright yellow shade at the bottom corner, and I'm just using that just to put on top of it, just so it could be a little bit more yellow, because I felt like the creamsicle shade is a little bit more orangey for me, but it still blended out perfect. It still came out to a yellow orangey, which is completely fine with me. But I'm just, continuing to put that shade, just making sure it's blended out, make sure it looks nice, there's no like hard creases, and I'm just putting that all over the lid pretty much, because all on my eye is gonna be, yellow, orange, pink, red. And I'm dipping into the red in the Morphe shade. And actually, no, I'm dipping into the orange shade, and it's called Ablaze. And then I'm dipping into Fire afterwards. But I'm just, packing it on, make sure that you could see that orange color, that it's popping through. And it actually turns out like that color sort of blended in with my yellow, so it sort of looked a little orangey. But anyways, I'm dipping into the pink afterwards, and it's gonna be from my Jeffree Star palette, Beauty Killer, of course, and I'm using Star Power. And I'm just blending it in with that orangey shade. I'm just making sure that you could see that pink. I'm gonna keep repeating myself. I'm just, grabbing the shade, blending it, packing it on, blending it, just doing the same process over and over and over again. So I'm just doing that, and I felt like the yellow shade was still not enough, so I just went in with Creamsicle again, and just to make sure it's all blended through. Now the red shade that I'm dipping into is Fire, from actually the 3502 palette from Morphe, and I'm mixing a little bit of Fire and Ruby together so I get that red, but it was sort of still coming out pink. Like, there was nothing I could do about that. And so I just keep on mixing it, blending it. I used a little bit of the red from the Jaclyn Hill palette. It's like a deep burgundy type of color, but it didn't really show through. I don't know what shade it is. Let me see. I think it's called Jazz, or Jax. I think it's that, yeah. But I tried using that just to, blend out the red a little bit more. But again, I'm just doing the same process. I'm blending, packing, just doing the same thing over and over again. So I'm having that. And let me tell you, I wanted to make sure that this shit looked nice as fuck, because this look isn't just some look, it's actually a statement. So I wanted to make sure I got y'all. So now I'm going into my Ultimate Shadow palette, and I dipped in with the little greenish yellow color. It sort of looks like puke green. But I'm dipping in with that little green, and it is way too light for me. I needed some green in my life, so I dipped into my MAC Cream eyeshadow, and it's a bright neon green. Right there, I guess like it depends on my brush, because right there it wasn't really blending in that green, but you can still tell it's green. But again, I'm gonna have to do the same process. I have to pack and blend. But I went in with that blue shade that's right next to it, and it's like a neon blue. It's a bright blue. I love this palette only because it's an old palette, actually. It's really old. My mom gave it to me, but these shades are very pigmented, and don't get me wrong, they have a lot of fallout. Like, I'm not gonna lie, they fall out a lot, but they are beautiful, so I think it's worth it. I don't care if I get fallout. I could take it off with a makeup wipe, and I don't care. So I'm just blending in that blue with the green, but we're gonna go in with that green later on to pack it on more, so it's more of a brighter neon green. Now we're jumping into that purple, and this purple was a little bit too light for me. It was sort of just blending into the blue, so I just keep on going in with it, and I just like, I made sure that pigment is there, so I didn't like tap my brush or anything. I made sure that all the fallout that was on my brush was going onto my lid. So yeah, I was packing that bitch. I was packing it to the gods. And I make sure that purple was there because first of all, purple is my favorite color. I have to make sure it's there. And second of all, of course, you need purple for a rainbow. You need it. So again, I'm packing on that green shade, and I'm making sure that shade is showing. And you could tell right now that the shade is actually showing now better than it was before. I don't know why, but it just was. But I made sure that the green and the blue were blended in. I ended up taking off the tapes, and the lines were straight as fuck. And now I'm going into my Chocolate Gold palette by Too Faced, and I went in with my, it's like a purplish pink type of shade, but it has a lot of like glitters in it. It's called New Money, and it is a very pink shade, but when you blend it out, it sort of turns a little purple, and you could tell like it has like a little bit of purple reflex in it that I see, or bright pink ones. But I put that under my eye, made sure that, you know, I had to get a brighter pink in there, so, you know, it just brings the look together. Then I went in with Chocolate Gold and put it in my inner corners on both eyes. I was thinking about putting the green shade Money Bags on the green side, but I wanted it to come together more, so it looks like it's connected with the yellow shade, because it's such a bright gold, and oh my god, I love it. Then I started highlighting with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Sugar Kit. You guys already know I use all the shades to highlight my motherfucking face. And let me tell you, they're beautiful. They always will be beautiful. I love you, Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I went in with this lipstick. And this lipstick I've had for actually like about like 2 years now. And let me grab it. So it's Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man Tells No Tales. And it's by Lorac. I don't know how to say it, but it's a Los Angeles brand. It has a lipstick, and it's in like a lip gloss that has like a duochrome finish, which I use both, but the lipstick is like a matte pink type of shade, and then the lip gloss has like brown, it has pink, it has like all type of different reflex in it, and I love the way that it looked. I love the way that it came out. You guys can't really see the reflex that much in the camera because I don't know why it wasn't just picking it up, but put it on. It's beautiful. It's really old, but I love it. And thank you for watching. What's up, you guys? I just wanted to tell you guys I was so excited to do this look, and I really loved how it came out. I just wanted to say thank you guys for liking and subscribing to my channel, and I really appreciate the good comments that I get from other YouTubers. It really means a lot to me. This look, it's a statement, and I know a lot of people are very hateful towards what it really means, and I just want you guys to know that I support and I love you guys, and I don't know where I would be without people that are gay, bi, or transsexual, stuff like that, only because some of them were most of my like really good friends in the Navy, and not every girl is gay or bisexual in the Navy. I just want to say that because people like to think that's true, but it's not. But I just want to say thank you, and thank you guys for always being there for me, and this look meant more than just a makeup look. It's art, and it makes a statement whether you want it to or not, and people just need to know that love does win, and people love each other regardless if it's boy boy, girl girl. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. If you love somebody, you love them. And there's nothing you could do about it. It's true. It's very true. It's like saying that I can't love somebody just because they're the same gender. And it's not fair. It's not. And I know millions of other people agree with what I'm saying. Love wins. I love you guys. And don't be afraid to be you. Okay? Just know that if you guys ever need somebody to talk to, I'm always here. But I love you guys. And just be you. Be as beautiful as you are. Don't be scared of other people. Thank you.